What is going on, YouTube? So thought I was done with news for the day, but just got word in that Arian Foster has been signed to the Miami Dolphins. Everything that I've seen looks like he's signing for a one-year deal. Obviously, he's not going to go in and immediately be the starter. This is a team that I'm assuming is still going to start Jay Ajayi at running back. You know, Arian Foster, I believe, I want to say 29. Yeah, 29 years old. So, obviously not his best days are past him, at least in my opinion. He's dealt with a lot of injury problems over the last couple of years. You know, obviously in his prime with the Texans, he was one of the best running backs in the NFL for a few years. But, again, those days are pretty much over. I do want to pull up the Miami Dolphins depth chart for you guys. Alright, here we go. So, like I said, I think they're starting Ajayi at running back. At least that's probably the plan. Damian Williams, and then Kenyon Drake also in the backfield. Kenyon Drake, I would assume, will battle for some carries too, and then even behind that you got Isaiah Pete and Daniel Thomas. I guess Daniel Thomas made his way back to the Miami Dolphins. I had forgot about that name for a while. Yeah, it's a situation where I think adding a guy like Arian Foster can definitely help out that backfield. Just whether it's adding a veteran presence or a guy that will actually be productive this year. Either way, I think he can help out a young backfield that's pretty much in drastic need of it. You know, the Texans, like I said, moved on. Lamar Miller looks like he is pretty much the starter for the Texans now. I mean, the Texans went in a completely new direction, though, with also adding Brock Osweiler. So, do I think this will actually do anything? Like I said, I actually think it's a very good signing by the Dolphins. Production-wise, I wouldn't expect too much out of Arian Foster this year. I would say that you're in a few fantasy football drafts and mock drafts in the next few days. There's going to be a few Arian Foster reaches, but that's just what happens with a signing like this. Alright, so like I said, I just wanted to break that news really quick to you guys. Most of the news videos today have been rather short, trying to keep them a little bit brief since there's not like a whole big bunch of news in any one sport today. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.